Hi friends, welcome back to my channel. My name is Nora, and on today's video I am sharing 3 Palia plot ideas that could either be your entrance, transitional spots, or even filler builds. Also, a few ideas today do use some glitches, but don't worry if you're new to glitching or confused on how to do something, I do have all the sources you need linked in my pinned comment. So the first idea is actually pretty much glitch free except the stone fence I have created at the entrance, and this is done by just doing the merging method, and I learned how to do this actually from Emma's channel. This glitch is honestly so beginner friendly, it's really easy to do, and I'll have that video linked for y'all in my pinned comment. But for this idea, I decided to go with kind of like a abandoned train station sort of vibe. I think that this could be a really cool build to transition maybe to a cave build on the right side or even the left side, whichever honestly could work. But my vision for this first build idea was actually a work plot. I think that this could be a great place to place all of your crafters and your workshop stuff. So I have actually placed on the right side of this build a pavilion, and the reason why I did that too is because I actually have a crafting pavilion that I think could work really well with this entrance. So if you need some inspiration on how to like incorporate some of the crafters, I think that this could be such a great addition to the build. Another thing I have incorporated into this first idea is actually the builder set inclines, and if I can be honest, I actually really hate these inclines. I just feel like they're way too big. I just wish we had some smaller versions as I feel like it would be more realistic. However, in this plot setting, I think it actually works really well, and I think it's because in this plot setting, it almost appears smaller than it is because it's actually being used as a transition area, so I'm actually quite happy with how it looks over here. But I hope that this first idea brought you some inspiration, and let's go ahead and move on to plot idea number 2, which is going to be a more natural overgrown look. So this next idea is actually completely glitch free. It is also Nintendo Switch friendly, which I know sounds kind of bizarre because on my last video I was showing you how to merge these rugs by ghosting. So while I was over here overcomplicating merging these rugs together, my friend I'm Not Dead Yet on day 1 of the update actually came up with a method that is not only Switch friendly but super easy to do, and all you're gonna do to create this pawn is just place the rug on top of a building block and then multi-select and merge the rugs together. So obviously this is way easier than ghosting, but I do want to disclaim I'm not sure how this method looks as a pathway. You very well may need to ghost it for the pathway still, but it's definitely worth trying in my opinion because then you don't have to glitch anything. So if you do want a more in-depth tutorial on how to do this, Jet did post her tutorial video a few days ago, but as you can see, this method is definitely way easier than the glitching I was doing a few days ago, so I highly recommend using this method instead. So for plot 3, I do want to disclaim I did run out of items and trees to decorate the sides fully, but hopefully y'all get the overall look that I was trying to go for. But as you can see, I decided to go with a more Maji market inspired theme over here. I also really wanted to keep a overgrown look but also do something sort of structured too for this idea. So in this build I am using 3 of the builder bridges around a pond, and then I have also created a nice centerpiece with an island in the water. But I think that this plot idea could be a great build for maybe a cooking plot using the gazebos on each side of the build, or you could have this lead up to a Zen garden build. If you also wanted to incorporate a player home, I did make sure to leave plenty of space on each side of the build, so one of the bridges could lead up to that as well. Another idea for this plot entrance could be turning the rest of the plot into a more city approach, or you could make your own version of Maji Market over here on this build too. So imagine like the angled bridges leading up to market stalls, or you could even create like a Ferris wheel or merry-go-round. So I definitely think that this could be such a fun approach for this plot idea too if you wanted to go with a more Maji Market sort of look. Anyways, I hope that all 3 ideas today brought you a ton of inspiration, and of course, let me know your favorite build in the comment section below. As we near the end of today's video, I wanted to give a huge shout out to all of my channel members. Thank you so much for supporting me as a creator. Just your support in general means the world to me. Thanks again for watching, and as always, have a horrible day and see you soon.